Good evening. So I finished my day today. Well, not quite. So I'm pretty tired. I'm so sorry for that if I look really tired. And I am. But I wanted to do this video as an introduction video so you know what we are going to talk about in my next videos. So the subject is domestic violence. I've been working with that for many years now, and it seems that many people are in domestic violence and they're not even aware, because people think that domestic violence is only physical, and it's not. So many times they're not aware of what's going on. They feel something's off, but they don't know exactly what it is. So I want to talk about the 5 red flags that I wrote. Talk a little bit about it. So the first red flag that I wrote was that he was very good. He or she. Okay. There are abuse from women to men as well. But we know much more about victims are women. So anyway, it was very good at the beginning and sometimes still is. Yes, so they're all very good at the beginning. Everything, it's like a fairy tale. But then the behavior, it starts changing. We don't quite understand why, and we keep on chasing the first feelings that we had, and that what makes the it's a vicious circle. It's like a circle. You can't get out, and you keep on doing everything to please the person, so he gets back to what used to be. But that's never going to happen, because basically what he did at the beginning was just a mask, just a cover to get you in his net. The second one is that you often feel very guilty. You think it's your fault, sometimes because he says so, and sometimes because you can't find any other explanation, because you're being abused, you're being a victim of manipulation, and that's what happens. Sometimes he doesn't even say it in words, that it's your fault, but he makes you feel he makes you feel that way, like if everything is your fault. And to the others, he's such a nice person, and because he's such a nice person to the other people, and he was to you as well once, then it reinforced the situation that maybe it's your fault. Then you're often gonna listen, if you didn't listen yet, that nobody will love you more than he does. I mean, he loves you so much, and that leads to another point, that is jealous and possessive. And he says that's because he loves you so much and he cares so much for you. So look what you make me do, look what you made me do. That should be a common sentence that they often use. So nobody loves you more than him. That's what he says, or that's what he makes you feel. And the other red flag, it's about it's friendships and family. They need you to be isolated. So normally, many relationships at the beginning even say that don't tell anything to anybody, because people will feel jealous and they will destroy our relationship, and you end up being in a nest and nobody even know that you have a relationship. And that's what they aim for. When you have a lovely family and friends, people will notice that you just gone, just disappear. You're no longer seen anywhere. You refuse all the invitations for birthdays and for parties and everything. And they will say things like they're not really your friends, they're just jealous of us. And they will, driving you apart from me and stuff like that. In the end of the day, the aim is exactly for you to be isolated from everybody. So these are just small things. I mean, they're big, they're huge, but it's things that it tend to get, to pass unnoticed. And you keep on, chasing the first feeling, the first lovely and caring person, and is nowhere to be seen. So anyway, if you are in a toxic relationship and you are aware of it, just make a plan to get out. You need a plan. Sometimes it can, sometimes they can be dangerous because they just unpredictable. So there are different levels and different people. They're often narcissists, and that's very complicated. So yeah, I will be sending you videos, and that's about it for today. Okay, I'll let you go. I hope you have a lovely evening, and if you need help, just reach out. Okay, you take care. Bye.